Well, how are you guys looking after 2 weeks of practice here?
We've had a good week, extra week to get prepared. Obviously playing a very, very good opponent who just, pushed the #1 team in the nation to two-time defending national champion to the brink and really, had a chance to win the game. So we are very excited about the opportunity in front of us to go down to College Station and go play a very good team.
What did you think of their game against Alabama?
It was a heck of a game, a lot of fun, A&M jumped out in front, obviously, and then Alabama stormed back to scored 35 in a row, and then A&M never quit, and they were able to claw their way back into the game, and made a very good game of it. And, it was a heck of a football game.
Finding the weaknesses watching that game that'll help you at all?
Not many. There was some points to be scored out there. Obviously, I think that was a combination of the fact that Alabama's offense is very good, and Texas A&M's defense was out there a lot for the simple fact that A&M runs the no huddle spread. That puts that team's defense under a little bit of pressure there to have to be out on the field a little more.
How do you prepare for a game like this? Because this team is obviously got such national following and such national respect.
It's just like any other week. Obviously, there's going to be some noise down there in Kyle Field. There always is. It's a really great environment, one of the best in college football. So we've got to prepare for the noise a little bit differently than we would on a typical away game. But other than that, we're preparing for a game like we have for the past 3 weeks and like we will going forward.
Now, their defense obviously gave up a lot of yardage, so can you look at that and say, hey, we can do the same thing?
Yeah, again, I think they were playing a very good offense this past week. Like I said, there was a lot of points in that game. I think that was a combination of playing against a very good offense and the fact that they were out there quite a bit. Being that A&M runs a no-huddle offense, it puts the defense, the offense is not on the field quite as much. The defense is out there a little bit more. So we don't draw anything from that other than looking at what Alabama did or what A&M did scheme-wise to the stuff that we run on offense. So again, you can't draw much from that game in terms of them being able to move the ball. So we've got to look at it as our own set of challenges.
Do you feel better going into it this year in that your offense seems to be moving it really well?
Absolutely. I feel very confident about where we're at right now offensively. We've still got a long ways to go in that we've got to continue to get better at putting the ball in the end zone, in the red zone, stop settling for field goals. But I feel very good about where we're at offensively at this point. And feel like we've got a chance to be a very good offensive football team.
What are the biggest differences you see from A&M's first couple games this year compared to the defense you saw last year when they came into Ford Stadium?
There aren't many differences. They, I don't remember the scores of their games last year, but I know that they are a very aggressive defense. They like to fly around, and they do a good job at it. Regardless of the points that they gave that were scored against them to Alabama, we know that it's a very good defensive football team, and we're going to have to be very sharp.
Is this the best scenario for you, having the week bye and then preparing?
Without a doubt. It's for us. We're preparing for this game as we would for any other game. Having 2 weeks to prepare for it is. That's something that makes us feel very, we feel like we're going to be able to have a good game plan, understand we'll all be on the same page offensively, and it'll give ourselves a chance to play well. We've got to still go out and execute. Just having a chance to play well doesn't mean you're going to do it. We've got to go out and execute and do a good job in front of a lot of people. It's a real away game. It's a true away game for us, and against a very good defense.
Anything you can carry over last year's apples and oranges?
Yeah, again, I think we'll look at the film we've looked at the film to see scheme-wise a little bit, but we're a very different football team from that point, and they're a very different football team from that point.
You played in College Station, right?
Yes.
How was that experience?
It's really fun. I played there on Thanksgiving my freshman year.
Right.
It was a great experience, a lot of fun. I was the backup at that point, but it's just like I said, it's one of the best in college football. Their fans are awesome. They very loud, and they get after you. So it's going to be, it's what you want. It's going to be a great challenge.